My name is TJ Werre. I am hanging out with Spencer Gatlin, and this is a first from Mississippi Scoreboard. This is the Mississippi Scoreboard Game of the Week presented by Performance Therapy. We are broadcasting live from Yazoo City and Canton High School. We're at Canton High School for a really good rivalry game in Central Mississippi. We got the girls here first. They're about a minute until halftime with Canton up 27-22. Layup in transition, no good with the block. A minute left, and we're trying something new. See if we can make this a thing. And Canton is their first stop in this 2024-2025 basketball season. Coach Gatlin, good to have you here. How you feeling tonight?
Man, I'm loving it. Glad to be on the sideline, listening to some great commentation, and also see some great basketball, some awesome coaches.
I'm here to hear your perspective as well. So we got Yazoo City with the basketball. A big three in the corner by Tarletta Johnson makes it 27-25. We got 40 seconds to go in the first half. Yazoo City, a smaller squad, scrappy, playing good defense, only down 2 against this much bigger Canton team.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job sitting in this 2-3 zone. You can see the tendencies that Coach has gotten from Coach Carlisle, that was his protege.
Sincere Fleming.
Good to see them rebound well in as well.
Yeah, they've been rebounding really well. Sincere Fleming causing some havoc up there, gets a steal. And now they got some free throws coming. This is going to be a Kemi Johnson. Free throws tonight brought to you by Junction Deli. First one is good. Michaela Hudson checking in for Yazoo City. So is Malia McPherson and Elisiona White.
Yazoo's been playing a lot of players, so that keeps them fresh, keeps them out of foul trouble as well.
27-26, second free throw on the way. It is good, and we are tied 27-27. Both teams 3-0 in 5A Region 2. Yazoo City 13-4 on the year. Canton 14-5. They were a runner-up in the 5A state championship game last year. And with a second to go here in the second quarter, Shamira Morton is going to shoot a pair of free throws, averaging 24 points per game this year and 14 rebounds.
She's been getting some help tonight from number 5, Amaya Hunt. She's been playing great.
So got 0.5 left on the clock, so this will effectively end the first half, and it's going to end with 2 free throws. Oh, that was good. Oh.
That was close.
It would have counted. 29-27 is the score at halftime. Canton with the lead over Yazoo City. Talking to my producer, Hayes, real quick. We're going to go to break. We're going to hang out. What do you want to do? Hang out for a minute. Okay, let's hang out for a minute. Okay, so let's kind of set the scene again. Big rivalry. We've got a little delay in the headsets, so I'm kind of stumbling over my words a little bit. I hear myself in the past. Anyway. One of the bigger rivalry games in Central Mississippi. Yazoo City led by fourth-year head coach Joffrey Washington. Meanwhile, Canton led by Melissa Word. Canton has won the last 7 in this series. The last victory came back for Yazoo City back in 2020. And again, if Yazoo City is going to pull out a win tonight, they're only down 2. They're going to have to stop Shamira Morton.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of corralling around her. Anytime she gets the ball, you can tell the game plan going in was we're going to shade her side and keep someone always near her. Try to keep her off the ball as best you can, but sometimes, the ref's not going to call it because she's taller. They're going to call her over the back or dislodging, as they say. So they just got to do a good job trying to get her out of there.
No doubt. So Coach Washington from Yazoo City was telling me before the game that this group of seniors, now it was a rough go for him in his first couple years. They won 0 games in his first year, won 1 game his second year, picked up 15 last year. Now they look like a legitimate contender in 5A. This group of seniors, he's been coaching them since Pee Wee days in 3rd grade. So he's known them for about as long as, they're just about longer than anyone except their parents. And now he's got this group together, playing well, playing together. You can tell they've been playing together forever.
Yes.
They're able to hang in there against a much a much taller, bigger Canton squad.
Yeah, they're really scrappy, and they stick to that 2-3 zone. So you can see the Carlisle tendency of the impact that he left on his coaching style as he was coming up under Coach Carlisle.
All right, so Canton, obviously coming off, like we mentioned a little bit ago, lost in the 5A state championship game last year. They lost a bunch of seniors, so it's kind of been Shamira Morton's show, and they're also led by a freshman point guard, Kylie Rogers, who last year was an 8th grader, played in the state championship game because one of those senior guards got hurt, and they had to throw her in, led them all the way to the big house. So I don't think anything she's going to see from now on is really going to scare her. And she's playing in a state championship game, which is in the 8th grade.
Right, she's been on stage today. She's scrappy, she's playing great on-ball defense, causing some havoc to their guard. And another contributor has been Amaya Hunter. She's been impressive to me. So she's not getting any looks. She definitely needs some. Because she learned how to play without the ball in her hand, which is hard for young players to understand. But she's been getting into those spots, the scoring zone, and getting those needed extra baskets.
Coach Washington at Yazoo City, he coached a lot he was an assistant for the legendary Archie Carlisle, and he was also on the same staff with Anthony Carlisle, who just left after last year. He came back to Yazoo City, came back to his hometown. His dad's gym won a state championship there. He's now at Starkville. Coach Washington said that he drew a lot from Coach Carlisle. You've seen a lot of those tendencies, those style tendencies out there. What have you been seeing tonight?
It's like they stick in the 2-3 zone, and they're very disciplined within it. They don't turn the ball all over a lot because they're gonna share the ball. They're gonna make good passes, make good decisions, and that's the typical Carlisle style. They're not gonna make a lot of mistakes. They're gonna play a lot of up and down, ripping and running. They're gonna be disciplined and do what they do.
All right. Well, Hayes, what do you think? Take a little break? All right, let's take a little break. Once again, this is a Mississippi Scoreboard Game of the Week, presented by Performance Therapy. I'm TJ Werre. This is Spencer Gatlin, and we'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Courtney Turner. I am the director at our Canton location. Here at our Canton location, we offer quite a few subspecialties. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy, and all of our disciplines see adults and pediatrics. So some of our specialties include LSVT for Parkinson's patients. We have LSVT Loud and LSVT Big. We also offer services in pelvic floor physical therapy and dry needling. We see diagnoses ranging from athletic injuries to post-op patients to geriatrics, fall prevention, balance, and a wide range of neurological disorders. Here at our Canton Clinic, we are very involved in our community. We love to go to sporting events, go to local community outreach activities, and we also love to go help churches with their exercise programs and educational and services for local support groups. We like to say when you come here as a patient, you become part of our family, and I feel like that's very true here at our clinic. If you are in the Canton area, you can reach out directly to our Canton location, or if you are somewhere else in the state, feel free to contact any of our other 14 locations. We are Performance Therapy, comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, proven results.
Hello, my name is Brooks Fortberry. I'm the director at Performance Therapy in Clinton. We're a clinic in town that offers physical, occupational, and speech therapy for adults and pediatrics, which helps kind of set us apart a little bit in this community. On the physical therapy side, we're able to treat orthopedic injuries, knee replacements, rotator cuff surgeries, anything like that. But also we offer pelvic floor physical therapy for those people that need that, and pediatrics. And our occupational side and speech side also treat adult and pediatric patients. Because we offer all three disciplines, we're able to try to give a wide approach and really see anything that's needed in this community. Our clinic's really willing to go the extra mile and help patients however is needed. If you have a game, we want to go and support you and see how we can serve you in that way. If it's at your daycare, we're willing to go visit that and see how your kids need accommodations or treatment with that. So we're willing to do whatever's needed and be there every step of the way for you in your recovery. If you're in Clinton, you can reach out to us specifically, but if you're at any of our other locations, feel free to visit our website, performancetherapyms.com. We are Performance Therapy, hands-on treatment, comprehensive care, proven results.
Hey, my name's Scott Huffman and I'm one of the owners of Performance Therapy. Today we're at our Pelahatchie clinic, and today I wanted to talk to you about our outreach model. One of the core foundations of our company was based in sports, athletics, and orthopedics, and it's grown to other subspecialties, but because of that we've placed athletic trainers in a lot of our area schools surrounding our clinics. And due to that, a lot of the kids in those schools and their parents and administration have been introduced to a healthcare professional on site that is selfless, that is accessible, that facilitates their care, that accelerates their care, and because of that, they've come to love them, and our athletic trainers love their communities and their schools as well as the athletes. We've tried to take that even farther, and we encourage every one of our employees to be portals in their communities and their churches and their schools and their families, to be facilitators of home exercise programs, doctor's appointments, anything that we can do to take them not just to be treated in the clinic, but to prevent having to be treated in the clinic, and to do everything that we can to facilitate and accelerate their care. At Performance Therapy, we would like to be the number that you call. We'd like to be the door that you walk through to find the healthcare professional that you need. And we welcome you. We hope that you would come into any one of our 14 locations, and I think that you'll find a healthcare provider that can facilitate and accelerate your care. We are Performance Therapy. Comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, and proven results.
Hey guys, my name is Spencer Shoemaker. I'm the director here at our Brandon location. You've heard from several locations on what all subspecialties we offer. We also offer all those here in Brandon. The biggest thing we're about as a company is local hometown feel. We have a local assisted living facility. We offer aquatic therapy at Complete Fitness. But basically anywhere anybody needs us to go, we're interested in going, because we want to help the community however we can. So we offer adult and pediatric therapy, and then we also have this return to sport room that once our athletes get towards the end of the treatment, we can bring them in here and specialize the treatment approach for them, so they don't have to go anywhere. They can stay with the therapist they're used to. Adult-wise, we offer PT, OT, and speech. We also have pelvic floor therapists. We do a lot of workers' comp stuff. Pediatric therapy, we also offer PT, OT, and speech, and can screen for various diagnoses of your child. But the biggest thing for us is we want to support the community however we can. So if there's a need, we want to help it. If you're in the Brandon area, we'd love for you to give us a call at our office. If you're not, we have 14 other locations that are ready to help you get back on your feet.
We are Performance Therapy.
Comprehensive care,
Hands-on treatment, proven results.
All right, everyone, welcome back. I'm going to take my headsets off a little bit because there's a lot of an echo. Just hang with me. TJ Werre with Spencer Gatlin about to get the second half underway here at Canton High School. First ever live broadcast here on Mississippi Scoreboard. Hope you're enjoying it. We got the boys game coming up after this. Right now, the Canton Lady Tigers lead the Yazoo City Lady Indians 29-27. Coach Gatlin, what are you seeing so far?
Still in that 2-3 zone. You can see the Carlisle tendencies and the influence of that program and his coaching style. And they're doing a great job of clogging that lane up.
So we were talking about how Yazoo City has done a good job kind of, I wouldn't say taking Shamira Morton out of the game, but limiting her. She's got 10 points right now, but Amaya Hunter, who you mentioned, number 5, has really been a big player in this. She's got 8 points tonight. And Canton,
right
on the season, their second leading scorer only averages 4 points per game.
Yeah.
So you need players like that to step up in situations like this.
Especially in a heated rivalry game, and the impact of this taking the lead in the district is huge.
Yeah, and there's Morton, there's Hunter right there getting involved. And we got Ariana Wallace coming in for Canton. Or maybe not. Or is she inbounding? She's inbounding. I can't count. Never mind. The official's talking something go over other stats from the first half. Jasmine Britton for Canton had 2 points. Amaya Hunter, like I mentioned, had 8. Kylie Rogers had 2. Journey Brown had 7, and then Shamira Morton with 10. Then for Yazoo City, Akemi Johnson had 3. Lakira Bankhead had 2. Torletta Johnson had 6. Sincere Fleming with 3. Jeremiah Porter with 3. And that is your Yazoo City stat line for the first half. So the officials getting things straightened out here with 7:11 to go here in the third quarter, 29-27. Inbound from Ariana Wallace to Kylie Rogers, who last year as an 8th grader thrust into a starting role because one of their senior point guards got hurt. Took them all the way to the big house. Nice look inside from Morton, but can't get the bucket to fall as Ariana Wallace. Like that look playing there in the top of the zone.
Yeah, they're doing a good job with their high-low action with the cut off the backside. They're using Shamira as a decoy for the March, and she's playing a good role to distributing the ball to other players.
Yeah, Kylie Rogers, 8th grader. Last year, it's all the way to the state championship game. They fell short to Laurel, but it's hard to find a young player like that who can be poised and lead a senior-laden team like that at the point guard position, especially on a run like that as well. As Wallace misses both of those free throws.
As the old adage says, big-time players make big-time plays, and she's stepping into that role without a problem.
Let's see if Yazoo City can tie this game up. What a travel. And I think Lakira Bankhead knew it. Kind of got trapped there in between, and she moved her feet before she passed it off. Crowd starting to fill in here. I heard it gets pretty loud once we get closer to the boys' game.
Yeah,
Looking forward to seeing it.
Great atmosphere in high school basketball.
All right, there's Morton.
The toughest place to play.
She ain't passing nothing there. Gets inside, strong move. She's got 12. It's 31-27 Canton. All right, so we got an offensive foul on Yazoo City. That one's going to be on Jeremiah Porter. Ball back to Canton. Senior laden. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear.
After Yazoo still in the 2-3 zone, they're going to pretty much stay in it all night.
Just trying to take Morton out of it. She's always got two defenders on her. And they force a three and a miss, and they got the ball.
They're doing a good job of hedging around her, making things difficult for her. Anytime she gets a touch, it's going to be get it in the hand and get it out unless she's right under the rim.
It's a good look there. But all that attention leads to that wide open jumper.
She's been playing great.
Yeah, and that's Amaya Hunter with 10 points now, 40-34. Journey Brown, another player who's been playing well. She's got 9 points, forces that ball out of bounds. And we got Kemi Johnson coming back into the game for Yazoo City. All right, sorry for the technical difficulties. If you're watching this on YouTube, we are back. 40-34 is your count. Canton over Yazoo City. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter of this first ever live stream broadcast on Mississippi Scoreboard. This is Mississippi Scoreboard's Game of the Week presented by Performance Therapy.
Got a jump ball called. We're not afraid to mix it up. Bankhead. Lakira Bankhead.
Three-pointer on the way off the inbounds. No good. Morton there for the rebound. Canton looks like it wants to run. To Kendra Mitchell, a Holmes County transfer. She just got here this year. Coach Word told me that she paired her up with Morton, put them all in the same classes together, make sure she always had someone there for her as she gets used to her first year in new school, which as a kid who was in the Navy or who had a dad in the Navy, it's nice to have somebody kind of guide you through when you're the new kid.
Most definitely. I was thankful enough to have my twin brother with me when we transferred.
Oh, trying to run down the clock, turn the ball over at the buzzer. No good by Johnson. So Yazoo City hanging in there. It's 40-34. Canton over Yazoo City as we get ready for our final 8 minutes. You staying here, Hayes? You staying here? Okay. All right, we're staying here. So, Coach, Yazoo City down 6. What do they got to do to get back in this thing, maybe take the lead here in the fourth quarter?
They're going to try to get to the free throw line because late in the game, you want to be in the bonus. with the new rule change, having 5 fouls, it's now free throws. It's huge. So late in the game, you can try to get into driving lanes and get the big girl in foul trouble. That'll be work to your advantage, especially when you got a tight game. Because they had played their way into this game. Canton was trying to run off, but they made some big shots. They got the and 1-3, and they closed the gap a little bit, and then they've been rebounding.
So Yazoo City obviously cannot go 4.5 minutes without a bucket here in this third quarter or this fourth quarter, because in the third quarter that kind of did them in. It took a minute for them to get a bucket, but they still have made a game of it. Only down 6. Canton not able to pull away. That Yazoo City defense is scrappy, and they're getting after it.
Yeah, they're packing it in on that 2-3, so they're not getting those easy driving lanes. They're doing a great job.
Kyler Rogers back into the game for Canton. Three-pointer on the way, short. Morton tips it to Ariana Wallace, and we got a jump ball, and it is going to Yazoo City. Scrappy, like we're talking about.
I always tell my players that jump ball is like a turnover. Can't lose that.
Especially in a situation where there's 2 Canton players right there, 2 of your biggest players. But Yazoo City able to come up with the basketball. 3 in the corner, short.
Good rebound.
That's Lakira Bankhead. It's 40-36.
These are 2 of the best teams in their region, clearly, because they're battling it out. It's like a heavyweight fight.
Jasmine Britton is the one who dumps it into Morton. Morton makes the layup. Probably one of her better looks down low here in the second half.
Yeah, the breakdown on defense right there. Not sure what happened. So they normally they've been bracketing her, and she didn't get those looks early on. Well, throughout the game.
Another 3 on the way, no good. Rogers going for it, and she's bumped by Torletta Johnson. Rogers wanted to run. She saw an open path to a basket and a layup with her team up 6. Back into Morton. Rogers looking for the ball.
Called travel.
Got it for a travel. Second one. Haven't seen called on her tonight, but might have something to do with the pressure Yazoo City is putting on her.
Yeah, they were late on their rotation up the top, so she's getting that flash up the high post. And I'm surprised they're not clogging that up. Another good
free throw line jumper by Jeremiah Porter. She's got 5. It's 42-38, 4-point game. Another turnover by Canton. Here come the Lady Indians. Another corner 3. Akemi Johnson, short. Rebound to Jasmine Britton. Foul.
Got a foul. Yeah.
Canton basketball. It's been a minute since I've been in a high school gym. It's freezing cold outside, but I forget how hot it gets in the gym.
Oh, yeah.
I'm warm now. I was not about an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be rocking by the time the boy game is starting, because the ladies are setting up a good atmosphere with a good tight game, well coached. Both teams are disciplined. It's just good to see good basketball.
Kyler Rogers, that's a walk.
And moving violation.
Just some kind of unforced errors by Canton in this ball game. And the travel out in the open floor, travel in the corner on the kind of the pump fake that didn't work. Sincere Fleming three-pointer no good. And there's Britton with a tough rebound, and she is going to get a jump ball. This will stay with Canton.
Yeah, late in the games like this and it's tight, nerves get the flaring up, and the kids just make some mistakes they normally wouldn't make, especially when the game is not as tight.
Both teams 3-0 in 5A Region 2. Yazoo City trying to end a 7-game losing streak to Canton as Canton throws it away, so Yazoo City will get it back. Only down 4, 5-10 to go in the fourth quarter.
There's a little miscommunication there. Rogers tried to pass it to her teammate, and she was talking to someone on the sideline, one of her teammates.
Yazoo City has had some looks. They can't get a bucket to go as that one doesn't go. Short mid-range jumper. And now we got a timeout from Canton. So if you're Melissa Word, what are you telling your team right now?
She's telling the point guard to settle down because she has to control the ball in the closest tempo. Don't get in a hurry. They have a lead right now. So there's no point in rush trying to get the ball down. She tried to start the offense early and her teammate wasn't ready. And this is totally on her on that one.
This timeout brought to you by Tatum and Wade, attorneys at law. Again, you're watching Mississippi Scoreboard's Game of the Week, presented by Performance Therapy, first ever broadcast from Mississippi Scoreboard. Couldn't be in a better environment for this maiden voyage of live streaming high school sports. One of the best rivalries in central Mississippi, Yazoo City and Canton. We got the boys game coming up at 7:30 after this. That'll be a rematch of last year's 5A title game, a game Canton was able to win and prevent Yazoo City from winning back-to-back state championships.
Yeah, it's going to be a good match.
And that matchup has been split. Each team has won one game in the last 3 years. But home court advantage does not really seem to play a factor in that. They both won at home or on the road, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I think both teams are starting to catch their stride, and you want to start peaking right about now. Because you don't win the state championship in Christmas. You want to start building and momentum towards late February and March.
Well, it's funny you talk about that as Canton throws another ball away. Rogers turns it over, and then a foul on the open floor. Coach Word was, when I was talking to her before the game, she mentioned that her team was kind of slipping a little bit. Had to have a moment to get everybody back together, but she went to her leaders on the team and asked them, what do I need to do to get this team engaged? Now, as a former coach, do you go to your leaders and say, what do I need to do?
You always have to have the pulse of your team and through your leaders. The leaders are an extension of you on the court. So, yes, you want to definitely have those open lines of communication because otherwise you can lose your team.
They lost 2 games in 6 days, including part of a holiday tournament. They lost to Lanier 34-25, and they lost to Hancock 62-32. Not the kind of game you expect a team like this to lose, and that's kind of when they have the moment of, we got to come together and figure this out.
But those are 2 quality ball clubs. I can expect to see both of those teams late in the playoffs in the Coliseum.
So Canton misses another opportunity to kind of stretch this lead. It's still 42-38. Yazoo City not out of it with 3:54 to go. Got to hold on to the ball.
Good
Tough
move.
shot down
Up
low.
and under,
Good
good
box
rebound.
out. No good on the offensive putback. And I think Lakira Bankhead just took an elbow to the mouth after the missed shot. Morton running the floor, fighting underneath. Bucket doesn't go. Offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound. This one's going to be on the floor. Offensive foul.
What's that foul count? It's 2-2 right now.
Just wreaking havoc. Canton, nothing really coming easy. Morton just took her hands off her head. She's clearly frustrated in this moment. Not getting the look she wants. Mid-range jumper, no good, but a foul called as Jeremiah Porter will head to the free throw line. Kylie Rogers with the foul.
One of the things I was telling you earlier, look at the foul count. There's now two fouls from the bonus, which is huge for Yazoo.
Let's see if they can convert here on the shooting foul. First one, no good. Jeremiah Porter at the line. She's got 5 points tonight. Would love to see her make one if you're Coach Washington right now to make this a one-possession ball game with 3:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. And that one is no good as well, but look at
offensive
that.
rebound.
And another foul coming. How about Torletta Johnson getting that ball away from Morton. Finds the cutting Porter. Now Porter can go back and make up for those missed free throws and knock down a pair here.
So now they're 1 from the bonus. It's huge. With 3 minutes to go.
That could be an eternity in the fourth quarter.
Most definitely.
There it goes. That free throw goes. Settles down. She's got 6 points. Amaya Hunter, she's been on the bench. She's been key for Canton today offensively. She's got 10. She's back in the game for Jasmine Britton. Kind of like having a secret weapon coming off the bench.
Yeah, the flow she's been having today, we got a violation right here.
That's an easy one. Yeah, just a lot of unforced errors by Canton. Don't really like to see that happen because Morton and Hunter both were leading in. The free throw goes. It is a 2-point game.
Way to make them pay. You get that second opportunity, go ahead and make good on it.
Passes in, nearly taken away by Akemi Johnson, streaking in front of Rogers, trying to pick that pass off.
Yes, they're using that speed. They went into a full court press. It's a little change up from sitting back into a 2-3 zone. Great coaching. They showed this all game.
Rogers to Morton in the middle. Now she's double teamed, gets out of it, but there's a foul on Yazoo City. That's going to go to Lakira Benke.
On the flip side, with you being down, it's not a bad foul. I hate that it's so far away from the basket, but with the foul count, you want to be at 5 in case you're down so you can force free throws.
All right, here comes Kylie Rogers over to Wallace, back to Rogers. Don't think they're going to be in much of a hurry to put up a shot unless they can get something good. But that pass in the paint, I just got crushed by some feedback or something. We're good. And now a turnover. Here goes Rogers. Initiates the contact.
Drop the shoulder.
Offensive foul.
Very good.
Fans don't like it, but looked like she rammed right into her.
Yeah, she dropped the shoulder.
It's a 2:26, still a 2-point game. Been a sloppy quarter for both teams. Oh, 3 on the way, big 3 attempt. Akemi Johnson, no good. Rebound Canton. Here comes Rogers.
Settle down, don't get in a hurry. You want to be looking to score still.
Good 3-point opportunity here, and it is buried
Big shot
by
right
Journey Brown. It's 45-40, a big 3 on the wing with 2:03 to go. Canton extends its lead to 5.
Yeah, Canton was in a drought, and they needed that big shot.
No doubt. Brown now has 12 points. She's second on the team in scoring tonight. Now, if you're Yazoo City, your coach Washington, what are you telling your girls? They've been fighting hard to get back in this game, to stay in this game. They've still got 5 points to make up in 2:03.
They got to find a way to get back into their press. You can't have a situation where they're bringing the ball down without any pressure because they've been sitting in the 2-3 and getting turnovers. But I think Canton's going to do a better job of playing keep away and looking to score only when available. So you got to get a basket here and jump back in their press.
Now, I know, like you said, basketball championships are not won in January or before Christmas, and they're not won tonight either. But if you're Yazoo City and the run you've been on these last 4 years, and you've got a Canton team who played in the state championship, it's a good litmus test. But you want to win that litmus test, though. You don't want to leave here with a loss. You don't want to sit through the boys' game thinking about that loss. You want to be sitting up there thinking about that win.
Exactly. Because this sets you up for a good seeding for a district tournament, which is huge. And you get that first round bye, depending on how many teams they have in their league.
Long 3 right on the way, in and out. Morton with a big rebound. She's got 3 people around her. And now Rogers is going to have some trouble here. Trap is there. Yazoo City gets it. Sincere Fleming can't get the layup to go. A golden opportunity, and the Indians can't convert. Havoc on the court right now. And we got a timeout by Ken. Oh, my goodness. Yazoo City had a great chance. Just can't cash in.
They're playing their hard side.
Woo, you could see it coming. Rogers dribbling right into trouble. Double team. Fleming just can't get the layup to go, so it's still 45-40. All right, so there's a minute 30 to go in the fourth quarter. Canton is in the bonus now, or I should say Canton has 5 fouls, so Yazoo City will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Meanwhile, Yazoo City only has 3 team fouls.
So right now you're telling your players if you don't get the steal, you want to be aggressive on the ball so they can call a foul. So they're going to play keeper way. You want to have as much time on the clock as possible to make your comeback because you're down 5. 40 seconds, so you want to have it cut in half to travel.
I don't think Morton has not had 2 people on her 90% of the night. She just constantly has someone on her, and she's been frustrated. She looks frustrated right now. There's another turnover. Yazoo City still making opportunities for themselves. They have life for this, but down 5, they got to make a basket at some point. They're running out of time. 1:17 to go.
Yeah, coach is probably arguing about the time. And that was good. Good job, coach. Because they started the clock when the girls took the ball in, but the officials didn't hand the ball. And
so I think they want to put it up to 122, I think is what I heard the officials say. And that's what they're doing. 1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Looking at everything as a coach.
You got to look at everything, man. Good basket.
Kemi Johnson coming up short on that jumper. And another turnover. A little chaos. 3 on the wing.
Travel. Okay, timeout.
And we got timeout. I just feel like Yazoo City has had the ball this entire quarter.
They've been scratching and clawing their way back into this game.
And they're getting shots. They just can't get anything to fall. 1:05 to go in the fourth quarter. Canton holding on to that 5-point lead, even though Yazoo City is doing everything they can to cut into it. They just can't get a basket. And that's got to be frustrating as a coach. Seeing all those opportunities, you're just not taking advantage.
That's the thing for film session. You make them work harder. Next practice about on the layup lines and things like that. Focusing on free throws. All those little missed opportunities. You work a little harder and you bring those up in film session.
At the same time, Canton, if they're getting a little uncomposed here, a little decomposed. And that's not the word either. Losing their composure, how about that? Just a little bit. They've been frustrated. You can see they're frustrated. Yazoo City just bringing the scrappiness. That's what Coach Washington says his team needs to do. Undersize with just about every opponent they play. But they're hanging in there with 1:05 to go.
One thing about teams that are different, they have different styles. Styles clash and cause games to be how they looking right here tonight. And it's a lot of good game planning on both ends.
Morton coming out with a big block. Now she has a layup opportunity in transition. It's 47-40.
Gotta get a basket right here.
She's probably got about 5 blocks tonight, too.
Yes.
And it's an open look. Morton's there. Her long arms coming to try and block that shot.
They shoot free throws. So I was saying earlier, they can be in bonus.
So this is Sincere Fleming. She's got 3 points. Go ahead. What were you saying?
They got this lodging call right there. Some people call it over the back, but that's going to be huge because Canton is getting tired from all the banging and being pushed around in that zone. So they're kind of a little slower on their feet than they were in the earlier quarters.
All right, so Fleming makes both. 47-42, 38.3 to go in the fourth quarter. And we've got another timeout on the floor. Timeouts are brought to you by Tatum and Wade, attorneys at law.
5 points in 38 seconds, that's an eternity.
It really is. I mean, these last 3 minutes have been taking a while, too, and both teams still have 2 timeouts left, so maybe stretching this game out a little bit.
I expect them to utilize all the timeouts and cause some turnovers. It's going to be about at least 4 or 5 more turnovers before this game is over with this pressure that Yazoo is applying.
It's going to be Journey Brown on the inbound. She's got 12 points tonight. Big inbounds here to Rogers. Here comes the trap. And they're trying to foul, and they do as Akemi Johnson fouls her. Coach Word wants an intentional foul, not going to get it.
Yeah, she has to be going for the ball. She wasn't. She initially was, but the referee missed it. And so she kind of grabbed it, and they just called the foul. Common foul.
All right, so now we got a foul by Jeremiah Porter on Shemaya Morton. So Shemaya Morton's going to shoot a pair of free throws. 35.5 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Big free throws coming from the big junior.
Big shot right there. Great free throw cam right here. At that angle.
Two big-time free throws for Morton. It's 49-42. Yazoo City needs points. They need them in a hurry. Off-balance three, no good. Rebound by Amaya Hunter. Rogers has it, and they're going to foul, and Rogers is going to go to the free throw line.
They won't pick up fifth foul. So now, what most fans don't realize, this part of the game is pretty much out of reach. It's 24 seconds. It was district games, you want to keep the cap under 12 points. So you can have opportunity to get the tiebreaker to beat them at your home game. So they don't want them to be over 12, so you don't want to get too many fouls and just put them on the line and get to the lead like this when the time gets down. So they want to try to score and cut the lead down.
1-2, 20 seconds to go. 8-point lead. They need points. That is not going to do it. Another miss. Morton with the rebound.
He's probably saying no foul. Good.
And time is about to run out on this ball game, and Canton is going to get out of here with a 50-42 victory over Yazoo City. Canton led the entire night. Yazoo City tried its best, but just comes up a little short. Forced a lot of turnovers, just couldn't make enough baskets when they needed them the most.
Yeah, great game by both teams. Very competitive, very scrappy. Both teams kept their composure. Even when they got a little rattled, they bounced back and listened to the coaches. Coaches did a great job on both ends.
All right, so Canton improves to 15-5 on the year, 4-0 in 5A Region 2. Yazoo City, meanwhile, 13-5 now, 3-1 in 5A Region 2. We are going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the next game in our doubleheader, the boys game between Canton and Yazoo City. You are watching the Mississippi Scoreboard Game of the Week, presented by Performance Therapy. Hey everyone, welcome to the Mississippi Scoreboard Live Game of the Week presented by Performance Therapy. I'm TJ Werre. This is the coach, Spencer Gatlin. We just saw the Canton girls beat Yazoo City 50-42. Now we got the boys game in our doubleheader tonight in our first ever broadcast of a live sporting event here on Mississippi Scoreboard. And I'm glad you're here with me for the maiden voyage. Spencer?
Glad to be here, man.
Glad you could do it. So here we go. We've got a rematch of the 5A title game from a year ago, a game Canton won, but these two teams look nothing like they did last year. Both of them have lost a lot of seniors from last year's squad, but what is the same for Canton is their big guy down low, Jamarian Fleming.
He's a special talent. He's a generational talent. Comes from a good bloodline. I've actually played ball against his father, Joseph, when he was here at Canton, and I coached against his older brother who played at Canton when I was coaching at Winfield. So, yeah, I've seen the Fleming family for several generations.
No doubt. All right, well, it's a good one. Then there's Javion as well, who signed at Alabama, been to State, been to UAB. Definitely got some good basketball there. They're going through the starting lineups right now, so we'll give them to you as well. For Canton, number 0, Jamarian Fleming. Then we have number 1, senior guard, Eric Gilkey, the third. Number 3, a junior, Jaden Creation. Number 4, Jalen Hollins. And then number 15, Terrell Hoskin. Then for Yazoo City, we got number 1, Jacoby Little. Number 4, Damon Cullum. Number 5, Caleb Crozier. Number 12, Jacorian Taylor. And number 13, Shemayan Banks. So this Canton team, actually, let's start with Yazoo City. So Lincoln Smith taking over for Anthony Carlisle. In the Carlisle bloodline, it's Archie Carlisle, the late Archie Carlisle, the great coach. His son, Anthony, came back to Yazoo City, won the state championship 2 years ago, lost last year. He now went on to Starkville. So Lincoln's got to take over. He was an assistant at Ridgeland last year. He's here this year, taking over a team that lost just about everybody. His two big guys are Jacoby Little and Caleb Crozier. Last year, they averaged 2 points per game and 4 points a game, respectively, and now they're the main ball handlers, the main guys on this offense. Kind of put their feet to the fire, trying to see how they can make their own way at Yazoo City in this season. I mean, what's it like when you have those guys who've had small roles and now they got to take the big role? What's the biggest challenge coaching someone like that?
Usually kids are ready to step up to the challenge. They've been sitting and waiting for their turn, and now it's their turn. It's time to put things into place. So it's exciting to see the kids to step up to the challenge. But the points got to come from somewhere.
No doubt. Coach Gatlin, a popular man here. He's had everybody come up to say hi to him. He had the officials chatting him up. I'm sure he knows just about every official in the state of Mississippi had him at some point. Canton wins the tip. Terrell Hoskin with the basketball over to Jaden Hollins, and here we go from Canton High School. A rematch of a 5A title game from last year, the game Canton won. Coach Brian Townsend said it's a much better feeling when you go into one of these games being the defending champ as opposed to the team that lost, as Yazoo City forces a turnover early. Here come the Indians. That's Jacoby Little.
Yazoo's in the 3-2 matchup. They're sending the point guy down to cover the block area on the rotation on ball side.
So Hoskin comes up to steal. Here comes the basketball. Hoskin with the steal. He's fouled. No score early, 7:17 to go here in the first quarter. As Eric Gilkey III is going to inbound for the Tigers.
I got to see Yazoo early in the Jamboree at Ridgeland at the beginning of the season. It was exciting to see them play with a lot of energy, and I think they're gonna be a better team as the season goes along.
Well, Coach Smith has said his team has really improved, especially as they're starting to get used to their new roles. Speaking of new roles, Jacoby Little was a 4 last year. Now he's a 1. He said he saw the talent, he saw that he could do it, and Jacoby told him, he's like, I don't know about this, coach, but the more he got to handle the ball, he gets to handle the ball like on every possession. He's like, oh, this is great now. I get the ball every time.
Yeah, Lincoln got to see that when he was at Mississippi State. Something similar happened.
He talked to me about that too. Yep. But it's the same deal kind of with Jamarian. He's kind of turned into a stretch four now, and that's what they want to see at Mississippi State. He's a Mississippi State signee. Three long, here come the Tigers. Jalen Harrison transition, and he is rejected by Banks. Yazoo City on the other end, and we have our first points tonight. They come from Jacorian Taylor.
Yeah, good ball movement right there. Way to draw the defense and dish it off to the teammate. Just playing for each other, playing together.
Three from the corner on the way from Hollins, no good. Rebound picked up by Eric Gilkey. Hoskin thought about a three. No, the pull-up jumper is good, and we are tied at 2.
Good balance on that shot.
Don't see too many southpaws out there. Got the left-handed jumper. Another pull-up jumper. How about that one from Damon Cullum? That was good, and it's 4-2 Yazoo City. Got a good pace so far here at Canton High School.
Yeah, good pace, good atmosphere. This early basket is going to be see how if any coaches switches their defenses after some easy baskets, but it's still early.
Fleming fighting for that rebound, can't come down with it. Here come the Indians. Transition. Cullum almost lost it. Whew. Steal nearly there by Gilkey, but then Crozier knocks down the three. And Yazoo City has an early 7-2 lead with 5:05 to go here in the first quarter. Coach Lincoln Smith clapping his guys up. Off to a great start on the road on this Tuesday night in January.
Yeah, this 3-2 matchup is giving Canton a little trouble. Let's see if he can start forcing some outside shots. Turn the ball over.
Turnover, they can corral it, but then they run into each other. Let's see if Canton can take advantage. Wild layup attempt, no good. Yazoo City with the board. Not giving up on it was Hoskin. As Jacorian Taylor nearly took us out.
Yeah, he lost his shoe on that one. They hustling. They both teams want it, man. I like to see that.
A frenetic pace. Getting after it.
Yeah, our coach used to say, our coach Brent used to say, the floor burn is a stat.
Coach Smith in his first year, a former Harlem Globetrotter for 2 years.
Gator, that was his name.
Gator was his nickname. I forgot when I first talked to him. It's like, I got to get his nickname. That ball goes out of bounds, goes to Canton. I got to get his nickname because every Globetrotter has a nickname. I forgot it. Gator. Of course, then I immediately thought of the Vicksburg Gators, but I don't know if that goes together. He's from Clinton, played at Hollandale Simmons for high school. And that basketball took him all over the world. Played overseas as well for, I think, over 6 seasons, as well as his 2 with the Harlem Globetrotters. He was telling me about all the experiences he got to have, all the countries he got to visit. Three-pointer on the way from Jalen Hollins. It is good. It is 7-5, 3:43 to go in the first quarter.
Both teams are taking quality shots, not any bad shots taken. So it's a testament to the coaches and what they've been instilling in their guys.
Corner 3 on the way with the side spin. Tipped, and Canton corrals it. Here comes Terrell Hoskin. Up to Gilkey. Fleming hanging out on the wing. He was ready to pull that 3, and he knocks it down. No hesitation from the senior Mississippi State signee.
Yeah, he's been evolving his game. He's extending his range out beyond the three-point line because he'll be required to do that on the next level.
Well, look at the follow and the hustle by Caleb Crozier coming out of nowhere. The offensive putback, 9-8 Yazoo City, 2:53 to go.
He's made a couple early buckets. He's a three-pointer and then that shot there.
Another 3 on the way. That one's by Jalen Hollins. His second 3, he went down looking for a foul, doesn't get it, but it's 11-9 home team, 2:36 to go in the first. Jacorian Taylor loses it. Fleming has it. Up to Hoskin. No look. Corner 3. Eric Gilkey, no good. Offensive putback by Jaden Gratian. It's 13-9. Good look there.
Shooting the ball really well.
Crozier on fire. 7 points for his team's first 11. 1:55 to go. It's 13-11. That frenetic pace looks like it's leading to some open looks as people aren't really matching up with their man. And each team is taking advantage as Fleming misses that short jumper, and it's going to stay. It's going to go to Yazoo City.
Yazoo got out of their matchup zone, went to more of a man because they were leaving too many shooters open. It was on late rotation.
So Canton gets the ball back. Into Fleming. Good defense there by Crozier. And it's out on Fleming. He can't believe it. Crozier forces the ball to go out of bounds. He'll take it. He's got those 7 points. 1:41 to go in the first quarter. Oh, Crozier feeling it wide open. 3 a little strong. Hoskin comes down with the rebound. Good look, though. Wide open.
Another open 3.
Speaking of open threes, there's another one. That one's short. Following his shot is Jalen Hollins. Floats it up. Hollins
is feeling it.
Talk about hot starts. He's got 8. It's 15-11.
Canton in their scramble defense, they run and jump all over the floor.
There's Little. Saw Fleming there, didn't want any bit of it. And then there's a steal. Jalen Hollins doing it on both ends. And then the layup on the other end. It's Eric Gilkey.
Very good reverse layup. You use the rim as protection.
17-11 is the count. 38.5 seconds to go. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 38.5 to go. Coach, what are you seeing so far? This is a good pace. Both teams getting good looks and knocking down some shots.
Yeah, Coach has to settle those guys down or this game can run away from them. 17 points is a lot of points to give up for a coach that's a defensive-minded coach as he is. So I'm sure he's getting these guys, they've thrown a couple defenses at him, trying to slow this run down.
Not only that, the looks have been pretty good and pretty wide open, too. Nothing really contested here in the first 8 minutes of this ball game.
Exactly. Yeah, they had several wide open threes, 2 on this end, and got Fleming in the corner hit one wide open.
It's one of those things as a coach, if your biggest player isn't your leading scorer and you still got a lead early on, it kind of sets you up for a good night. Is Yazoo City, guess who's in there? Crozier. And he draws a foul. He'll shoot a couple free throws. He's got 7 of his team's first 11 in this ball game. 21.9 seconds to go in the first. I don't know if you heard the snap or not.
I hope not. Did you hear it?
No.
Oh, he didn't.
Oh, okay. You're trying to get him to sit down? Yeah.
I can't see, man.
I know. Chris Stevian Gates was standing up. Coach couldn't see. You gotta sit down, man. You can't see.
Little coaching instinct. Hey, man.
All right, so Gates in the ball game. Crozier misses his first free throw. Let's see if we can knock down the second. And that one's good, 17-12. All right, speaking of guys checking in, here's Brandon Reeves checking in for the Canton Tigers. Jaden Creation's going to take a seat in this final 21.9 seconds.
Are you going full court press right here?
I thought we might get a foul call there, and we sure did. That is going to be on Gates, who just checked in. As Reeves, who also just checked in, was trying to get a little separation, just a little tug.
He's making sure you're getting the stat book.
That's the wrong way to be in. I made the book, Coach. I made the book. Here comes Fleming down the lane. Oh, that was nifty.
Way to attack the rim. He's playing the game the way it's supposed to be played.
Coach Smith wanted to travel, not going to get it. Fleming to the free throw line. Mississippi State signee. Coach Townsend tells me they're going to want him to play a stretch 4. So they've got him more out on the wing now. Seeing him handle the ball a little more, get used to taking outside shots, which isn't really something he wants to do, but Coach Townsend tells me it's been working. I mean, we saw that 3 earlier. And anything you can do to prepare for the next level,
Yeah, I saw his brother's game evolve the same way as when he was here at Canton. And it's interesting to see how he's developing. He's been doing a good job.
We'd love to cash in at the free throw line, though. Misses both. Less than 10 seconds to go. Collum driving, and Fleming comes out of nowhere with the long arms with the block, then the three at the horn.
Great shot. Great game.
Jacorian Taylor buries it, and it's 17-15 after the first quarter. So Fleming makes the big play thinking he stops Yazoo City's possession, but then the three by Taylor right before the horn makes it 17-15. Yazoo City trailing Canton after the first 8 minutes.
Both teams are playing hard. Both teams want it. They understand the implications of this league going into the district, getting ready for district tournament. It's early in the district play, so they want to maintain any kind of lead they have and any momentum going into the tournament.
So we've got 601 Jay Rizzle, the DJ, in the house. He did some games part-time last year. He's basically a full-time DJ now for Canton during their games. That's what Coach Townsend was telling me. They liked him so much, it's like, you got to come to every game. So he comes to every home game. Brings a good atmosphere, especially for this kind of game, too. This kind of enhances the big-time atmosphere that you're expecting in a game like this between two rivals. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Fleming is going to come down with it, and here comes Hoskin. Fleming steps into one. Bang!
Big-time shot right there. Shot that in rhythm.
He's got 6, both of them threes. He's 2 of 2 from deep. It's 20-15.
Cannon there, 1-2 press.
And they force a turnover.
Dunks on.
Oh my goodness!
Took off.
Jaden Creation flying towards the heavens. It's 22-15.
Yeah, they used to say he opened up the roof on that one.
That was some crazy elevation. Creation has 4. Another turnover by Canton. Can he do it again?
Another one.
Oh, the layup with the left hand. It's 24-15. Canton getting after it here in the early part of the second quarter. 6:53 to go.
You can tell Coach Smith is trusting his guys. His demeanor hadn't changed. As you see, his guys can settle down and try to get a basket out here and some stops. Because there's been transition baskets. There hadn't been a whole lot of stuff when they set up the defense.
From down 17-15 to down 24-15, a quick 7-0 run by Canton. Fleming with the 3, and then the big dunk by Crozier, and then the layup in transition off the turnover. And they can't secure the rebound here, but they get another steal. Here comes Hoskin, forcing the issue, and a little off on the layup attempt. So here come the Indians. Collum picked up the dribble, in a little trouble, gets rid of it. This is Gates. He got in trouble too, thought he drew a foul.
Canton's really turning up their defensive intensity. There's something about a dunk in transitions that it ramps everything up.
All right, they've slowed things down now. Collum tried to sneak it. Grayson was watching the whole time. Here comes Fleming. And one! What a strong finish by Jamarian Fleming. He's got 8. It's 26-15. All right, we got some subs now for Canton. We got Braylon Reeves checking back in. Cameron Warren also checking in for the first time tonight as Fleming tries to convert a 3-point play with 5:36 to go in the second quarter.
You see Canton playing by that adage, play as hard as you can for as long as you can, and I get your sub in there and get you right back out. And they're playing hard. Good close out to the ball. They're all over the place.
As well as Fleming has shot the ball, played defense. He's struggling from the stripe, 0 for 3, leaving a few points out there, but the Canton defense is really getting after it right now, forcing another turnover. Fleming in the middle of it.
one player got to have a chill out timeout, or chill out moment. Just sit down for a second.
Yeah, we do have a timeout on the floor. 26-15 Canton over Yazoo City. Yazoo City still looking for their first points of the second quarter. Meanwhile, Canton on a 9-0 run to start this period. 5:20 to go before we get to halftime. No fouls for Canton, 2 for Yazoo City. And Coach Smith has already burned 2 of his 5 timeouts as this quarter's kind of gotten away from him.
They got to find a way to claw back into this, or it's going to get ugly real fast. Their home crowds getting it hyped up. They love the dunks and the threes, and they're turning the ball over. The defense is feeding off of that energy. It's high intensity. They got to just settle down and get back into what they do.
Yeah, both teams, like I mentioned at the top, 2-1 in 5A Region 2. An important game here in early January, but that postseason is coming quick. Get to the end of the month, February, it starts.
You blinking and it's here.
All right, this is Braylon Reeves bringing the ball up for the Tigers. And Fleming again for 3, no good. Yazoo City able to secure the rebound. Caleb Crozier gets that rebound.
So Coach changed his defense again. He went to a 2-3. So he's been 3-2 matchup, man-to-man, and now he's in a 2-3 to try to get them out of rhythm.
This is Jacoby Little. Corner 3, off. Hoskin, boy, he gets the rebounds, and he is headed for the basket, and that one almost rolls in. There is no slow up the floor. He has it, and he is going, trying to create opportunities, and he just created an opportunity for himself here. He'll get 2 free throws.
And he's accepted his role as a primary ball handler for this team, as being one of the young guys on this state championship team. And he's developed quite well.
Kent would love to see these free throws go, though.
Yeah, got to make free throws.
Mr. High Flyer, Jaden Creation back in the game for Canton with his 6 points. Hoskin has 2, trying to make it 3. And that one is off as well, but there's Fleming. Offensive rebound, then he is stripped by Jacorian Taylor. Pass up ahead, I don't think so. Hey, guess who's there? Really? It's Mr. Elevation, Jaden Creation.
That man's on the elevator.
My goodness. I need to know this man's vertical because he is jumping out of the gym tonight.
Yeah, like his head almost hit the rim on that one.
Now I need to find out. He's got to do something in track and field. He's got to be something with that spring. Yeah. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Offensive rebound. Great look. Senior to senior. Little to Crozier.
Got a kid hurt. I don't know if it's a cramp. Hopefully just a cramp.
Crozier has 9, and Yazoo City has its first basket of the second quarter. Just like you mentioned, Jalen Hollins. Yeah, he looks like he's cramping. It's a hot gym right now. Gets cold outside. You don't think you need to drink as much maybe, and you never realize how dehydrated you can get when the temperature drops.
Yeah, that's the setup. That's the setup.
It's like, I'm good. I don't need no water. I ain't sweating. I ain't hot.
It's almost like Andrews on Rec 709.
They need to get a stop right here. They're still in that 2-3 zone.
If Fleming gets an open look, he is surely going to take it. Attacking this defense. There's a 3 in the corners. He drew the attention. No good. As Creation nearly ripped down a rebound.
Good ball moving.
Oh, how about that? On the other end, but Creation gets the block. But Crozier stays with it, like you mentioned. Way to stay with it. He gets the basket, 26-19.
They're trapping the first pass on the 2-3.
Ooh, that was pretty.
Had a breakdown right there.
The nice touch at the rim and the finish. 8 points for Creation. 28-19, 3:47 to go in the second quarter. Cross-court pass.
He does a good job playing above the rim. That's a good shot right there.
Wide open look. Goes for Collum as he gets a shooter's roll. 28-21.
Let's see if he's going to trap the first pass right here. They've been doing it. Yeah, they're trapping the first pass. Trying to force it.
And Gilkey in trouble. That one's deflected. No, almost took it away. Almost took it away. Now they took it away. Here come the Indians. They've got numbers. Corner three on the way. Damon Cullum, no good. Rebound from
rebound.
Little. Keeps the possession alive. Oh, man. Can't leave him open. Crozier on fire tonight. It's 28-24. Sleepy start to the second. They've heated up.
They shot the ball well tonight.
He's got 14 points here in the first half.
24 points, that's huge. So now they need to get some production out of somebody else to get this game even closer or even take the lead.
So if you're just joining us here on Mississippi Scoreboard, I'm TJ Werre. This is Spencer Gatlin. This is the first ever live broadcast. Well, I guess the second, technically, the second game. We had the girls game earlier. Now we're with the boys. The Canton girls beat Yazoo City 50-42 in the first game of our doubleheader. And now we're checking out a rematch of the 5A title game from a year ago. Maybe a rematch. These teams really don't look anything alike from when they did last March. But still, you definitely want, if you're Yazoo City, there's some guys who played on that team. Want a little revenge, just a little.
A little revenge.
In this kind of situation.
You definitely want to get that sting back.
And we got a walk. So out of the timeout, Braylon Reeves turns it over in the corner. And Yazoo City can make this a 2-point game maybe. Thought we were going to get a sub. We were not getting a sub. Jalen Hollins is going to have to wait a minute. Fleming thought he was going to get a block. What a take by Damon Cullum.
We got a ball game.
He just got 6, and we thought it was getting out of hand for a second. Yazoo City has settled down. Now they're only down 2.
I think when they changed to that 2-3 zone, they slowed down Canton, and Canton got to refocus on what their zone offense is, what they're looking for in their zone offense.
Well, they stopped turning the ball over, too, because they were getting a lot of transition opportunities as Fleming creates contact and finishes strong. He's got 10.
He missed the cutter right under the goal.
That pass didn't work out the way Little wanted. Yazoo City somehow still has it. They'll try again. And Little has his pocket picked by Braylon Reeves on the other end. Gets it to go. Plus the harm. What an effort by the sophomore guard. Those are his first 2 points of the game, and they were well earned.
Got a good veteran officiating crew here tonight. They've been letting them play, but they've been consistent on both ends of the floor as well.
All right, free throw good. First 3 points a night for Braylon Reeves. 33-26, 1:47 to go in this second quarter. Great ball game here tonight in Canton. Hope you are warm wherever you are enjoying tonight's broadcast. And we hope to have a couple more games coming your way the rest of the regular season. That was a wild shot. Wow. I don't know how he got that to go. Fleming all over him. Strong hand going the opposite direction. And Fleming spins, stripped. Here come the Indians. Flying down the floor, they lose it. Cullum's got it, tried to throw it off his man, and then it was able to do it. It was Cullum, I should say. Cullum, who's got 8 points. He's been a big key here in the second quarter. He's got some good offense here for him in the second quarter.
It's been an exciting game. Teams are both taking their best punch and responding.
Little kind of got trapped. Didn't see the defense there. Turns it over. This is Hoskin, and now Hoskin getting a little loose with the ball. Yazoo City able to pick it up. Easy layup from Jacorian Taylor.
They're scrappy. Just when you think they're about to lay down, they just keep fighting for it and stay right in the game. They're in striking zone.
Taylor, the junior, with 7 points. It's 33-30. 39 seconds to go here in the first half. Crazy drops it to Fleming. Watch out!
I saw it unfold.
That was beautiful. You can see it coming, Coach. You can
Give
see
and
it
go,
coming.
baby. The textbook basketball. I love it. Play for each other.
20 seconds left in this second quarter. You can see the scoreboard there on the far side of your screen. Column handling the ball. Back out to Column now. Contested three, knocks it down, and Yazoo City has hit threes at the end of each half. Is this one going to go? No, Terrell Hoskin close. But another big three right as the quarter expires by Yazoo City. It's 35-33. The Indians fought back in that second quarter. Just when it looked like things were starting to get out of hand, they came back in there, only down 2 at halftime.
That's some big shots. Guys stepped into these shots, solid in the rhythm. They didn't panic. They had some good turnovers they forced at the end. They got some layups. They just, like I said, they really play hard and they listen to their coach. And you tell they bought in. This game is not over no matter what it looks like early on.
No doubt. It's only a 2-point game. 35-33 Canton over Yazoo City. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Mississippi Scoreboard Game of the Week presented by Performance Therapy.
Hey, my name's Scott Huffman, and I'm one of the owners of Performance Therapy. Today we're at our Pelahatchie clinic, and today I wanted to talk to you about our outreach model. One of the core foundations of our company was based in sports, athletics, and orthopedics, and it's grown to other subspecialties, but because of that, we've placed athletic trainers in a lot of our area schools surrounding our clinics. And due to that, a lot of the kids in those schools and their parents and administration have been introduced to a healthcare professional on site that is selfless, that is accessible, that facilitates their care, that accelerates their care, and because of that, they've come to love them, and our athletic trainers love their communities and their schools as well as the athletes. We've tried to take that even farther, and we encourage every one of our employees to be portals in their communities and their churches and their schools and their families, to be facilitators of home exercise programs, doctor's appointments, anything that we can do to take them not just to be treated in the clinic, but to prevent having to be treated in the clinic, and to do everything that we can to facilitate and accelerate their care. At Performance Therapy, we would like to be the number that you call. We'd like to be the door that you walk through to find the healthcare professional that you need. And we welcome you. We hope that you would come into any one of our 14 locations, and I think that you will find a healthcare provider that can facilitate and accelerate your care. We are Performance Therapy. Comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, and proven results.
Hey, I'm Courtney Turner. I am the director at our Canton location. Here at our Canton location, we offer quite a few subspecialties. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy, and all of our disciplines see adults and pediatrics. So some of our specialties include LSVT for Parkinson's patients. We have LSVT Loud and LSVT Big. We also offer services in pelvic floor physical therapy and dry needling. We see diagnoses ranging from athletic injuries to post-op patients to geriatrics, fall prevention, balance, and a wide range of neurological disorders. Here at our Canton Clinic, we are very involved in our community. We love to go to sporting events, go to local community outreach activities, and we also love to go help churches with their exercise programs and educational and services for local support groups. We like to say when you come here as a patient, you become part of our family, and I feel like that's very true here at our clinic. If you are in the Canton area, you can reach out directly to our Canton location, or if you are somewhere else in the state, feel free to contact any of our other 14 locations. We are Performance Therapy, comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, proven results.
Hey guys, my name is Spencer Shoemaker. I'm the director here at our Brandon location. You've heard from several locations on what all subspecialties we offer. We also offer all those here in Brandon. The biggest thing we're about as a company is local hometown feel. We have a local assisted living facility. We offer aquatic therapy at Complete Fitness. But basically anywhere anybody needs us to go, we're interested in going because we want to help the community however we can. So we offer adult and pediatric therapy, and then we also have this return to sport room that once our athletes get towards the end of the treatment, we can bring them in here and specialize a treatment approach for them. So they don't have to go anywhere, they can stay with the therapist they're used to. Adult-wise, we offer PT, OT, and speech. We also have pelvic floor therapists. We do a lot of workers' comp stuff. Pediatric therapy, we also offer PT, OT, and speech, and can screen for various diagnoses of your child. But the biggest thing for us is we want to support the community however we can. So if there's a need, we want to help it. If you're in the Brandon area, we'd love for you to give us a call at our office. If you're not, we have 14 other locations that are ready to help you get back on your feet.
We are performance therapy.
Comprehensive care.
Hands-on treatment, proven results.
Hello, I'm Brian Henley with Performance Therapy. I'm the physical therapist and clinic director at our Gluckstadt Clinic. We are in the Madison County area, and we proudly serve many of our schools in this area as well as our local community. We treat everywhere from the younger kids, athletes, non-athletes, to the local geriatric population. We have over 25 years of experience in the physical therapy field here in this clinic. This has helped us to gain a large amount of respect with our local medical community and helped us with our relationships with both the physicians that refer to us as well as our local community and clientele. We take great pride in the relationships we are able to build with our patients through focused care and focused treatment to help them achieve their goals. You can contact us directly at our Gluckstadt Clinic or reach us through one of our 14 clinics across the state. We are performance therapy, comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, proven results.
Welcome back to the Mississippi Scoreboard Live Game of the Week presented by Performance Therapy. It's halftime between Canton and Yazoo City. I'm TJ Werre. This is Spencer Gatlin. Canton with a 35-33 lead over Yazoo City in this rematch of the 5A title game from a year ago. And they looked for a minute like Canton might run away with this, coach, and then Yazoo City came clawing back, only down 2.
Basketball is a game of both they're doing a good job of taking their both good punch from each other. You know what I'm saying? They say, I got a heavyweight fight. Nobody wants to fall to the mat.
Definitely not, especially in a rivalry game like that, as we're about 3 minutes until the start of the second half. That's 6:01. Jay Rizzle, the DJ, on the ones and twos here at Canton High School. As let's get some stat updates there from that first half. Damon Collum, we'll start with Yazoo City first. Damon Collum had 11 points. Caleb Crozier had 14. And then Jacorian Taylor had 7. Only 3 dudes with points there for Yazoo City. That's interesting. What do you take away from that?
They can get some scoring from anybody else. They might go over the top. But Crozier has been shooting the ball really well.
Yeah, he really has.
I was really impressed with him.
Especially in that first quarter. Then on the Canton side, Jamarian Fleming is getting his. He's got 12. Then there's Jaden Creation, who's showing off his elite athleticism with defense, dunks, and layups in transition. He's got 8. And Jalen Hollins has 8. Braylon Reeves with 3. And Terrell Hoskin with 2. Some good balance there for the Tigers.
Good balance. I can see them getting more transition baskets as they continue to turn up their defense. So that's when they got to doing that, that's when they're playing their best basketball.
So you've been in, I guess, both the shoes of both coaches in these kind of situations. Rivalry game, one's up 2, or you could be down 2. What's the talk in the locker room look like?
Sticking to the game plan. The game plan has got you in this position, so you want to stick to it and be solid in what we do. Limit your turnovers, make your free throws, take good shots, give up a good shot for a great shot, play for each other.
All right, so Canton, they got a new goal. One of them, it's kind of like a substitute goal. I don't know which one it is. If I'm guessing, it's the one on our left. But Jamarian Fleming in practice yesterday broke the glass. So they had to take the glass from another one. Oh, right there.
Yep.
That one's missing a backboard. Up and off to our left. Had to move it around. They weren't sure if they'd be able to play the game here tonight. They thought they might have to move it to Yazoo City.
Oh, wow.
They weren't sure if they'd be able to get it fixed in time, but they did get it fixed. And if it was my guess, it would be on that end. Yeah. Took one close. But don't see the backboard broken too often in high school, but I guess it was primed to be broken. I don't know. Again, that situation. I don't know. And if you're the coach, you're like, that was really cool. Like, what are you doing, man? Not like he can control it or anything.
I remember a couple of years ago, a game had to be postponed. I think it was Yazoo City.
Was it?
Yazoo County.
Okay.
Yazoo County. They had a kid to break the backboard, and they had to finish the game on another day. That was several years ago when Coach Carter was there.
Yeah. Well, it's not like, in like a college or NBA arena when they've got goals just sitting in the background they could just bring in. This is a whole production where it's just hanging up there in the rafters. You got to pull it down, unscrew it, set it, all of that. So props to whoever got that goal swapped out here at Canton.
Great job by facilities and their AD, Coach Word.
No doubt. And I asked Coach Townsend if Jamarn's got to pay for it. He said, no. You'll come out of our budget. We'll eat it. This game could have been, for a minute, it looked like it might have been at Yazoo City, but it is not. Instead, we are here at Canton High School. Second half underway. Canton up 35-33.
Got a steal.
And we got a steal in the opening seconds and a foul, a hard foul, as Jacoby Little is going to have to earn it at the free throw line. But if he makes them both, we could have a tie game. Then for Canton, you don't want to come out of the half like that.
No, and you got to finish that, though. You want that and one right there to get the momentum. And that'll ramp your defense up as well.
And like we were just talking about, only 3 players in the scorebook for Yazoo City so far. Jacoby Little is not one of them. Will he be now? Yes, he will. Welcome to the scorebook, Jacoby Little. His first point of the night. It's 35-33.
Well, a lot of things that's been being done by him that doesn't necessarily show in the scorebook. The defensive intensity, getting the steals and the turnovers, and frustrating the other ball players and score. And they're starting to run up their man-to-man defense. They just showed this a lot in the first half.
That is no good. Here comes Yazoo City again, a chance to take the lead. Ball's on the floor. We saw Hoskin on the floor a lot for Canton earlier. He gets down and gets the ball again there. Three-pointer on the way. No good by Gilkey. Gilkey missed all of last season, the quarterback for the football team, as there's another turnover. Quarterback for the football team had an injury to his foot, missed all of last year, so he is back playing basketball as Fleming gets called for a travel. Kind of a erratic pace to this game for both teams.
Yeah, they got to settle down. Both teams trying to take the lead, and it's a tie game now. Hadn't been here in a while, since the beginning of the game. After, yes, we got out to a hot start, and then Canton took over. And we're trying to feel each other out now. And this third quarter is huge, and it can really set the tone for the rest of the game.
Jacoby Little would love to have seen that one go. Still tied at 35, 6:40 to go here in the third quarter. Canton bringing it up. No hesitation from Jalen Hollins, no good. Put back Jamarian Fleming, no good. Back to Yazoo City, here comes Collum. And that is no good. But he draws a foul, and Collum will go to the free throw line to try and give Yazoo City the lead. And if my memory serves me correctly, I don't think Yazoo City has had the lead all night. Canton started the game on a 7-2 run, and I think they kind of controlled it most of the way. So obviously this point. So let's see if Collum can knock him down. Now first one in and out. He had 11 in the first half, including a three-pointer at the end of the second quarter to get him within 2. Now he can put them up 1. But instead he misses them both. So missed opportunities at the line for Yazoo City early in the third quarter.
When they look back at film, they can see how this put them in a different situation. Missing free throws. You got to make free throws.
Fleming, great look to Hoskin underneath. Draws the foul. Hoskin, a good cut to get to the basket.
A good pass. He caught it on the floor.
All right. On the floor it is. So no free throws coming. Hoskin had 2 points, but he's been hustling all night. Inbound, Fleming. That's just not fair when you can get your arms up that high. But he can't control it. Yazoo City gets it.
Man, they've been swarming him
all
all
night. Here's Little. Corner three. Crozier, no good. Watch out, here comes Fleming. Oh!
What a challenge.
High pointed column. Gonna call a foul, but he saved the dunk and maybe another broken backboard.
Yes, because
he was about to bring down the hammer.
Yeah, he's bringing down the tomahawk on that one. Way to challenge it. But you got to challenge it outside the paint. If you're too far under the paint, you're going to be a meme.
Free
throws on both sides.
Fleming struggled in the first half with the free throws, and he misses his first one here in the third quarter. Both teams leaving some at the line.
This has always been a tough end to shoot free throws on. The rim is a little lower, it seems. And it could be the backdrop, too, because of the open space behind it. Makes it seem a little lower.
That rim looks like it's a little bent down, too, at the front. 36-35. Crozier, fall away, too, no good. Hoskin with the rebound.
Had a good set right then. The shot just didn't fall.
Fleming, step back three on the way, no good. Good box out by Little, and he draws the foul. That's 3 fouls already for Canton with 5:17 to go here in the third quarter, 36-35.
So then to take advantage of those 3 fouls and get 2 more before this quarter's over, because they reset after this quarter.
Corner three on the way, and it is nothing but net. Jamarian Bryant knocks it down. His first points of the night, and Yazoo City has the lead. It's 38-36. Watch out. Well, I thought we were about to get another dunk instead. Creation takes it
he's
strong.
playing downhill when he gets the ball, so you got to watch out.
Creation has 10. We're tied at 38. What do we got? I was looking the other way. I think we both were.
Got a little extracurricular activity right here between the 2 guys. They're getting them settled down.
All right, we got a technical foul. All right, so on 12 red, that's Jacorian Taylor. And then 4 white, Jalen Howlands. We're getting into it over there. No free throws. Double technical. Coach
Guys don't
Townsend
need to jeopardize their seasons over some, heated moments. You just got to play basketball.
Coach Townsend, for one, was not happy with Hollins for taking that tech, called him over.
Yeah, too much to lose.
Great, strong take by Taylor. Gets the tech. Then he gets the layup. It's 40-38. He's got 9 points. Yazoo City has a 2-point lead. That ball's nearly thrown away. Woo! I tell you what, Creation. He gets near the basket. It's going in.
Yeah,
He's got 12.
Big shot.
Three-pointer
right
on the way. No good. Rebound from Gilkey. Hoskin underneath the basket. Corner three and a foul as Braylon Reeves is going to go to the line. And now we got another technical foul. This one on Collum, that's his second.
Nothing you can do to change the call by an official. So just take the call and play basketball. He reacted. He said something, and the ref checked him up. It was a three shot, and he was fouled, and he didn't like the call.
And Coach Smith is saying the same thing. Don't say nothing is what he just said. So the second technical foul issued to Yazoo City in just under a minute. So 3:56 to go here in the third quarter as Reeves is going to the locker room. Not sure exactly what's going on. Maybe
the
Reeves
kid
got
that
cut.
was supposed to shoot the free throws got hit.
Yeah.
And he had to go get to the trainer.
Yep.
And so they had to sub somebody in for him to shoot the free
So
throws.
Jalen Hollins is going to be that player. He's got 8 points.
So he may shoot the technical foul, let him come back to shoot his free throws. I'm not sure how they're doing it.
First one good.
So he's shooting the free throws for the three.
Nothing but net. Hollins looks comfortable at that line.
Came back with a bandage on his jaw, so he had a little cut.
Nothing but net. I don't think that touched the rim on either one of those free throws. So it's 43-40. Now he's going to shoot the technical free throws.
Coach Smith complaining about him shooting the free throws for the teammate that went down with the cut.
So 5 free throws.
That could change the whole game right there.
And their ball.
Yeah. It's not like college is a point of interruption. In high school, it's 2 shots on the ball.
So it goes from 40-40 to 45-40 with the tech and the foul on the 3.
Could be an 8-point swing right here. Maybe a 3.
Oh, instead that is ripped away by Jacorian Taylor. Reverse layup, no good. Little had the rebound, can't hold on. Yazoo City gets it back. Taylor in trouble, flings it across court. Yazoo City has it in the hands of their senior, Caleb Crozier. He's got Fleming guarding him. He gives it up to Damon Collins.
Coach
Now over the
down to get into something. Gonna get a good set right here. Pick the dribble up early.
Picked up his dribble. That was a bad spot to take up the dribble. Fleming is calling it over the back. He can't believe it, because that had transition layup written all over it. Instead, it's going to stay with Yazoo City.
Yeah, he kind of was draped on him a little bit. So the referee's trying to get control of the game because he's got a little touchy for a minute. And you expect that out of a veteran crew.
Crozier at 14 in the first half. Really kept Yazoo City in it in the beginning. That first free throw, no good.
So you go from the backdrop that's open to that close wall. It gets a little tougher to shoot over here.
It's funny, you would think that it shouldn't matter, but something about that backdrop and it changes it. It makes it different.
It makes a big difference. When I had teams and we get ready to go to the Coliseum, we'll practice somewhere that had an open space to get ready for that open look.
Well, that's the funny thing about playing in the big house, too. As another layup by Jaden Creation. He's just living in the paint. He's got 6 points here in this third quarter, 14 for the game. Crozier working on Fleming. No good, that ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Canton. No, it's going to stay with Yazoo City, I mean. Now going back to that big house, the teams get there, they get 10 minutes to warm up, and it is game on.
So you got to put things in place beforehand, like get some universities to see if you can get some practice in. Let's get some shots up. That's what some veteran coaches do.
Because I think about it, I broadcast some of those games. It's like, man, you got 10 minutes, you're coming in cold. You better figure it out quick.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
So that was Collin with the 2 on the other end. He's got 13, 47-43, 2:38 to go here in the third quarter. 5 fouls for both teams. Gilkey, runner, no good. Yazoo City can't get the board. Gilkey has it again. They'll reset.
He was about to throw the lob, but they jammed him.
Fleming can't get it. Here come the Indians. Down 4. Transition. Layup. Good. Soft touch by Taylor on the other end. He's got 11, 47-45.
Good. They're going man-to-man and face guard and their best shooter. They're taking them out of the game completely.
Fleming has an angle and one.
So anytime you face guarding a guy, that takes a guy out of help. So Fleming did a good job of putting it on the floor and getting to the rim.
He also had Crozier kind of on his back, too. Got him out of position, open lane. All he can really do is foul him and hope he misses. Fleming, who struggled at the line tonight, knocks down that free throw to convert the three-point play. It is 52-45, 1:50 to go in the third quarter.
The same spread is from the technical foul and the 2 free throws. That's the difference in the game. Otherwise, we'd be tied up.
And we have not seen Braylon Reeves come back into this game as there's a foul on the drive. Collum going strong to the 10, fouled by Terrell Hoskin.
Yeah, that was a great cut. Good set by Coach Smith.
TJ. Is that Terrell? How cool. I heard Coach Townsend yell TJ. I'm like, what? I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, he gave up a face cut. You can't give up that face cut. That's one of the cardinal sins of basketball defense.
All right, both free throws good by Collum. It's 52-47.
Four-point ball game. Let's see what we do with these last 137.
Yeah, but that Tech in 3 free throws looming large in this one, though.
They're going to a full court press. Good hand, good ball movement. Way to recover that. Big time basket.
But there's only so much you can do because Creation doesn't miss anything. I think he's only missed 1 shot tonight.
Yeah, it's big time basket.
He's got 16 points, 52-47. Tough pass. I like the idea. Just tough to execute. Fleming transition, and we've got a charge. And might need to collect himself because that couldn't have felt good. Jamario Effinger took it to the chest.
Yeah, that's a big kid that ran him over.
A big boy. He did not get off the track when the train was running through, and he's checking out. He looks a little winded. Takes one for the team, though. 5-point game. Jacoby Little, who played the 4 last year, handling the ball now for Yazoo City, draws a foul.
Ready to take advantage and not settle for a jump shot when you're in the bonus. Got to play downhill.
Little, only 2 points tonight. Both of them came at the free throw line. 53.1 seconds ago, and Little cool as a cucumber at the charity stripe. Yazoo City briefly had the lead here in this third quarter.
3-point ball game. Let's use pressure.
It was 40-40 when there was a foul on the three-pointer. Oh my!
Amazing.
It's just so smooth when he goes up there.
He plays above the rim. Effortless.
You know, you like to think as a player you look like that, but you don't. Most people don't. It looks easy for him. Creation with a team high 16. The free throw in and out. Well, he and Jamarian Fleming both have 16. Speaking of Fleming, he's checking back into the ball game. What's the strategy sometimes when you only leave one down for an offensive rebound on a free throw?
Press. You're going to make a miss, you're going in that press. Or it could be foul trouble. You don't want to pick up a foul.
Crozier's got 14 points. Only 1 point in this third quarter. Now he's got 3 points in this third quarter. 52-51. 20 seconds to go. Got 2 men open underneath. Creation can't get it to go. 3-pointer, step back, out of the way, nothing but net. Jalen Hollins. He's got 8 points in this quarter. Can they get another three at the horn?
Oh,
yes, they
big
can!
Great basket.
These guys are unreal.
1-point game.
Jacoby Little at the buzzer. It's 55-54. They've hit threes at the end of each of the first 3 quarters in this ball game.
Big time. Coach didn't get to enjoy it because he was arguing with the ref about the step back three. He was like, how is that not a travel? And I was kind of wondering the same thing. But this guy stepped up and made a big shot at the end. Great game.
Man, 55-54. Coach, we were hoping it was going to be good. A rivalry game like this, and it has been nothing short of the expectations tonight. 55-54, Canton in front as we get ready for these final 8 minutes. What do you kind of expect to see to play out? What's going to be the difference down the stretch, I should say?
Free throws and turnovers.
Yeah.
That's going to take the outcome of this game. Both teams been playing hard. I think foul trouble has been neutralized because they've been able to make it to this far and steal some minutes by some people off the bench. So they should be fine. It just make sure they minimize the turnovers and capitalize on the free throws.
All right. Well, I'm sure both coaches are kind of relaying that message right now in their huddles as we get ready for this 4th quarter here at Canton High School. The Mississippi Scoreboard Live Game of the Week presented by Performance Therapy. I'm TJ Werre alongside the esteemed Spencer Gatlin. Longtime basketball coach, was at Wingfield last year. And he's put up his whistle for the most part.
For the most part.
Do you miss any? What do you got? I know you don't miss it, but like, what do you miss about it? If there's like one thing, it's like your favorite thing.
It's just impacting kids and teaching them the game. It was always fun. Putting the product together and having success. And success is relative. You know, it's just, you want a gold ball, but only one team in your league is going to win it.
Yep.
So you want to just improve every year and get kids to college for free school.
So good. Oh, Fleming on the other end. Banks kind of just shrugged his shoulders like, what do you want me to do about it? There's nothing you can. We're tied at 57.
Big shot right here.
3 in the corner, rattles out, and Fleming comes down with the rebound.
I can see Fleming finna take over the game. They can get it to him.
There he is. Again! Another dunk!
Good ball movement. Good job by the point guard throwing it over the top of the press.
And then Creation dumped it off. You know, he isn't going to pass up a dunk, but Fleming had an easier one. It's 59-57. The crowd into it on both sides of the gym, and a turnover, the steal by Eric Gilkey.
Another unforced area. Some of that could be because of fatigue. These guys on the floor have been playing a lot of minutes for Yazoo.
And Coach Townsend calls timeout. He wants a full one. 6:29 to go in the 4th quarter. You talk about having guys tired. Coach Townsend has timeouts in his back pocket. They had 4 coming into the quarter, so he's got 3 left to guide his team through this final 6:29. Good start. Jacorian Taylor was the player who hit that 3 for Yazoo City before the dunk on the other end by Jamarian Fleming.
One thing you can't say enough about, both coaches have good experienced coaching staff, assistant coaches, and they've been getting these players to the side and coaching them up when he pull them into the side, and they've been responding on both sides. It's good to see that. See, both sides have players that I coached against while they were players at different schools across the city. One was here at Canton, the other one was at Jim Hill, Coach Speech at Yazoo City.
Yeah. Oh, that is Coach Speaks, isn't it?
Yes.
Good
Great
guy.
player in his own route. Too.
Was he at Wingfield or Jim Hill? He was at Jim Hill.
He was at Jim Hill.
Yeah, that's right.
He played at Jim Hill, and he coached at Jim Hill. Won state championship.
Yeah, and he had Fred Thomas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what? Yep. Yeah, I remember him from my days at WJTV. 3 on the way in the corner, or on the wing, and that is way too long. Hollins might have been a little fired up for a chance to put his team up 5. Transition 3 on the way for Yazoo City, in and out.
Wow. Great game, great atmosphere. Got a little push right here. Big three right here.
And it goes again. Hollins with his second triple of the quarter. It's 62-57.
He made some big ones early on, and he's come back in. And
oh, Fleming got a piece of it.
way to stick with
But
it.
Banks is there to clean up the mess. 62-59. Pull-up jumper, Hoskin, no good! Follow dunk by Fleming, his third flush of the quarter. 64-59.
Call that instant offense.
And then the
Anytime he gets in the
turnover.
paint, that's instant offense.
Fleming, just hard to contain, man. Hard to stop. Too many easy looks if you're Yazoo City right now for him underneath. They did a fairly good job of keeping him away from that. He had to earn a lot there in that first half, but
Yeah.
oh, here comes another fast break opportunity.
Take the rim right there, too.
And Banks met Gilkey at the summit, fouls him hard. And Gilkey is going to shoot some free throws.
Yeah, Gicker's been held at bay because they've been face guarding him most of the second half. So it's interesting to see how he comes out and gets a shot because he hasn't shot the ball. Let's see how he does on these free throws. Coach will make him think about it for a second.
Now we've got a full timeout coming, 5:09 to go here in the fourth quarter, 64-59. No team letting down here, but Canton, a little separation, up by 5, but keep going back to that tech and the foul on the three-pointer. It's really the difference in this game right now. Maybe they don't make all 3 free throws, but well, that tech is really hurting Yazoo City.
Yep.
Just hard to make up those points. You could really use them right now.
Especially the game that's just tight. It's been nip and tuck both all the way, except for the run early, and then they came back and it was good at that. Now it's just about who wants it the most, who's going to do the little things. The 50-50 ball, diving on the floor for the ball, no turnover, just sticking to the script and not trying to do your own thing.
Well, we hope you're enjoying this one. I know we are. If you're just hanging out with us, my name's TJ Werre. This is Spencer Gatlin. This is the Mississippi Scoreboard Live Game of the Week presented by Performance Therapy. First ever live broadcast for Mississippi Scoreboard, our second game. We did the girls' game earlier, and we've had 2 really good games. The Canton girls beat Yazoo City 50-42, and now the Canton boys up 64-59 in this rematch of the 5A title game from a year ago, a game Canton was able to win. So at the free throw line for the Canton Tigers is Eric Gilkey III. 2 points in this game, and that free throw well short.
I figured it was going to be tough for him to make that first free throw after him not shooting for so long. That was a good strategy by coach to call that timeout right there.
And then the second one long, bouncing around on the rim. Creation there.
Got a rebound.
He can jump so high. The springs in his legs send him to heights only few men can reach.
The problem with that was they didn't block out first. He just tried to out-jump him. You're not going to out-jump him. There's not many in the state can out-jump this kid.
Especially that one.
Yes.
That's a column taking the seat for Yazoo City right now. Creation, 8 points in the first half, 8 here in the second half. Now he's got 9. 65-59. That looked bad. The second he let go.
Yeah.
Hate the air ball on a free throw. It happens sometimes.
That's tough.
All right, so 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Canton full court and tough foul to take there from Jalen Hollins. He was in shock. Scorekeeper letting us know right next to us. That's his 4th foul.
Yeah.
Got to be careful now.
So you got to attack him. Go at him. Don't back away.
Just the first team foul for Canton here in the fourth quarter.
Time
Big
shot,
three there. That's from Jacorian Taylor, his second three of the second half, 65-62. Oh, what a tough layup by Hoskin. He's only got 4 points. Those are his first of the quarter, and it's nearly taken away. You got to be careful over there, too. The stands kind of jut out on the floor. Gilkey almost comes up with the steal.
Coach Smith has done a great job filling in some big shoes. Coach Carlisle, he did a phenomenal job while he was back at his home school, his alma mater.
And Coach Carlisle has had success wherever he's been.
Oh, yes.
Multiple state championships. Started with that run at Velma Jackson with the Weatherspoons.
Yes.
Quindary and Brandon. Quindary went on to play at Mississippi State, played with the Spurs for a little bit. I think it was with the Warriors the last check.
Yeah. I think I saw on Facebook he was playing overseas somewhere.
Yeah.
He had a lot of good players.
Yeah, he sure did.
The program. He does a great job with developing and enhancing players.
All right, 67-62, 4:21 here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, you missed the open.
In trouble, dangerous pass back to Crozier, especially with Creation there, knowing how high he can jump.
Return of the pressure. Got a handshake.
And here's Little going right at Fleming and floats it over him. Boy, that is tough. Oh, and then Canton throws it away. Yazoo City will gladly take that. Down 3 with 3:55 to go.
The nerves are starting to kick in.
It's one of those situations where I'm going this way, but you're going that way, and throws it away. So now Yazoo City could tie this game here if they could get a 3. That inbounds pass is deflected. As Braylon Reeves is back, glad to see that he's okay. He's got a Band-Aid there on his on the right side of his face, so he must have gotten fouled pretty hard when he had to check out. Look at the drive here. Fleming alters the shot. That's just tough. So Yazoo City can't take advantage of that turnover. Here's Hoskin. Fleming looking for an open man. He's got Gilkey, drive, and an offensive foul. Jacorian Taylor takes the hit, takes one for the team. He's kind of looking up the floor.
Since the layup he missed down here. He's been toughing it out.
Gives a thumbs up to the Yazoo City bench. We'll stay in this game, 3:30 to go. Little bringing it up. It's a tough shot going towards Fleming. Yazoo City able to come. Ooh, Little almost got the steal, but it goes out of bounds. Canton almost came up with it. Little not giving up.
I think on that diamond press. They was in it early and they came out of it. Let's see how they do. A different look. They got a steal. Oh,
stays with Yazoo City.
I
got a couple guys on the floor that I don't have numbers for. 3 Yazoo City, 5 Canton. I hope I don't have to call them names.
They got a little foul trouble. They're trying to steal some minutes with some guys. That's what we used to say.
That's right. Hollins with 4 fouls. 3:09 to go in the fourth quarter.
One thing about getting kids to understand their role, and it seems like these guys are accepting their role and understand, hey, we got foul trouble. I need to go in and just, try to maintain what we are and not cause any damage.
Yeah, and we were talking before the game about the kind of inexperience on this roster when it comes to big minutes, and Canton being one of those teams because you got guys on the floor who not used to handling the ball a lot, and now they're doing it. doing a pretty good job today, though. The pace has been good. They've been getting easy baskets. But when you get into these situations, it's okay. Now can you really handle the pressure when the ball is in your hands and not make a fatal mistake? Instead, taking care of the ball and making sure your team can get a bucket.
Yeah, it comes down to mental toughness right here. Trusting your training.
Crozier been quiet here in the second half. 14 points in the first half, only 3 here in the second half. Taylor with the ball now. He has not been quiet. He's got 10 points. Good cut.
Right there.
Way to draw the foul by Crozier, so he'll go to the line. He must have heard me saying he hasn't seen much action here in the second half. Holding his left shoulder.
What's the foul count on a Fleming? Be about 3 or 4.
4.
Yeah.
So 4 on Fleming.
That's huge. 250 is a long time. And with him off the floor, that's going to be tough. Coach has to make a decision whether he's going to gamble and keep him on the floor or he's going to pull him.
So Fleming has 4, Hollins has 4. Like you were saying, tough to be that careful for that long of time. That's 2:50 to go here in the fourth.
It's going to come down to Fleming just Coach trusting Fleming and Fleming just doing the right thing. I think the dangerous part is him getting the offensive foul.
Like in an opportunity like that, instead he dishes it, and we got a travel. So Yazoo City down 1 after the 2 free throws from Caleb Crozier. 67-66, 2:40 left in the fourth quarter. Coming down to the wire on Mississippi Scoreboard's live game of the week presented by Performance Therapy. Yazoo City wanted to travel, not going to get it, but instead it's a turnover all the way to the 10.
Offensive foul.
And another offensive foul. So back to Yazoo City. Coach Townsend can't believe it.
Yeah, I couldn't see from this angle. He may have dropped his shoulder. They've been calling it consistent. They called it in the girls' game as well.
I was just about to say, they called that exact foul in the girls' game. All right, so Little handling the ball. Another one of those guys who's been thrust into a major ball handling role. He does a good job there. This is a 2. Offensive rebound. It was a little long. Crozier's there. Some impactful minutes here in the fourth quarter. Yazoo City's up 68-67. Now Taylor, he was already a little hurt earlier, still limping on that left leg, and I don't know if he's going to be able to walk this one off. Let's see. Toughen it out. He don't want to come off the floor. No way.
He's a tough kid. Good pass.
Oh, great opportunity for Canton, and Creation can't handle the feed. Pass a little low. He still wanted to come up with it, and we've got another timeout. 68-67.
I got to side with the point guard. He hit him in both his hands. He just mishandled it because he was looking for the next play instead of securing the ball.
Right about that. This guy catch the ball first. Catch it first. Catch and then look. Yazoo City trying to confirm the foul situation on Fleming, who has 4. Hollins also has 4. 2 big players for Canton offensively tonight. Got to be careful in this final minute 49.
Yeah, this can be a big win for Yazoo City to get in here on the road and get a road win. Big time. Big time for the program and momentum for the players going to the next, next game.
And for Coach Smith coming in, the legacy that he's taken over for, because you never want to be the guy following the guy.
Right.
But this would be humongous for him. Pick up a rivalry win on the road in his first trip to Canton as a head coach of the Yazoo City Indians.
Yes. Big time win right here. We can hold it out this minute and 49 seconds. Got to stretch this lead, though. Both teams in the bonus with next fouls. One already in it. The other one's one away.
Yep, Canton already in the bonus. Or Canton, I should say Yazoo City, will be shooting free throws next time. Canton, Yazoo City already shooting free throws, excuse me. All right, so Yazoo City gets it in. They're up 1. This is Taylor. Over to Little. No rush here. Don't have to do anything if you don't want to. 1:35 to go. Little driving, goes back out.
Keep away a little bit.
Just got to watch a 5-second. Taylor drives, dishes, turnover.
He should have got out of his hands. He's been hobbling for the last couple trips up before. Big 3 right
Quarter
here.
3
And
on the
1.
way, and the foul. No
Cannot
good,
give
but
him a foul.
Hollins already hit 5 free throws earlier in this half. And he's going back to the line for 3 more. He has 11 points here in the second half, 19 for the game. The home team Tigers down 1. Let's see if Hollins can tie the game and maybe put them ahead. First of 3. Good. He doesn't look like a guy who's bothered by pressure free throws.
Cool as other side of the pillar. He had the charity strike. To that one.
Whoops.
I jinxed him.
We kind of both did.
Like the field goal.
We're talking him up.
Like the field goal. He's made 7 out of 7 in the last 20 games. Then back out.
Yeah. So he's 6 of 7 from the stripe now. Still, this free throw would give him the lead. Got it. Most of those free throws haven't even touched the rim. 69-68, Canton in front. Oh, Fleming pins it against the backboard. Not in my house.
Yeah, that's one of those LeBron James 2-hand blocks against the backboard.
So Banks fouls. Coach Townsend not happy about it. Still 49 seconds left. So 2 free throws coming for Terrell Hoskin. Do you agree? Would you be frustrated with that foul in this situation?
It stops the clock and gives you the ball back.
Yeah.
But the game is real tight. Now you can stretch it to a 3-point lead. Change the whole dynamic of how you finish this game now.
But in that situation, how much time do you want to drain off the clock before you do foul if you can't force a turnover?
You want to be aggressive at the ball and make the officials make that call. And sometimes they won't make the call.
Oh, tough rebound.
2-point game, that's huge.
Crozier with the rebound. Chris Stevie and Gates in the game. He hasn't played much.
Turnovers and free throws, what I said, going into this quarter.
Here's Crozier. We're going to get a block.
2 free throws.
And I believe that'll be number 5 on Hollins. And it is. So Jalen Hollins has got to check out of this game with 5 fouls. Been phenomenal on the offensive end for Canton here in the second half. 13 points in the second half, 21 for the game. But he's going to have to sit the rest of this one out. 37.4 seconds to go. His team up 2. Crozier at the line with a chance to tie.
This can be crazy because if both of those players, him out and if Fleming gets his fifth, and they go to overtime, it's going to be tough.
Pressure free throw, too strong. Crozier now trying to make it a 1-point game. Canton with 2 timeouts left. Yazoo City with 1.
Free throws and turnovers.
Pressure moments, you just got to tell yourself you can do it. Shoot with confidence. Short. And a steal! Gates with the steal. All right, so here's Crozier. He's got.
Let's play it.
Little's got the ball, 20 seconds.
It's going to go into that curl play.
Now over to Gates. Man on the floor, someone's open. Little driving.
And
Grayson draws the foul.
9.6 seconds left. Great atmosphere, man.
So Jacoby Little will go to the line with a chance to tie the game. 9.6 seconds remaining. Huge free throws on the way for the senior point guard. Got it.
Big shot right there.
First one good. Canton has 2 timeouts left. I'm assuming we're going to see one coming soon.
Right into their
Johnson
press.
down.
Right into their press
Both
right
are good. 70-70. Yazoo City pressuring. And a steal. Little steals it. Driving to the basket. And a foul.
And a foul. 3 seconds left.
Hoskin can't believe it. He thought he stripped it clean. Instead, Little's going to go back to the free throw line with the chance to give Yazoo City the lead. 3.3 seconds left. No good.
Got to make one of these. 3 seconds is a long time, though. They got to jump right in their press and not give up a straight line drive.
Little a deep breath before he lets this one go. Got it. 71-70. Timeout.
1 point game.
Canton. Yazoo City. Just fighting, clawing, scrapping their way back into this thing. Then the big steal after the free throws.
I expect a half-court pass, inbounds, and a pass at the rim to the leaper. Either to the leaper or to Fleming.
Creation and Fleming have been good underneath all night. Can they be good one more time? Can they even get the ball to him in this situation? 3.3 in a full-court situation. Not a lot of time. You can't advance the ball in high school. They got to take it underneath the rim. This inbounds pass will be huge.
Is that the maid?
Can have
is that the
success
basket
here.
So they can run the ring. They can run the baseline.
Right. You're right. He can move side to side. It's going to be Terrell Hoskin with the basketball. Let's see what they can do. Inbounds to Fleming.
Like I said, mishandled it.
Ball. This game is over. Yazoo City survives in Canton. 71-70 behind 3 major free throws by Jacoby Little. From down 70-68 to winning 71-70 in this 5A Region 2 rivalry game. The City coming out victorious on the road. Coach Lincoln Smith, his first year as the head coach of Yazoo City, and he comes out with a dub against the rival Canton Tigers. What a game, Coach.
Yeah, hard-fought game, well coached on both ends. It just came down to what we said, free throws and turnovers down the end. A turnover that sealed it, free throw that sealed it for Yazoo.
All right, so we're going to try and get Coach Smith for an interview. Spencer's going to give up his headset real quick. We're going to talk to Coach Smith. Here's the headset. Coach Smith sitting down. Woo! How you feeling?
Hey, man, it was exciting. Back and forth, both teams fighting hard. For our guys to continue to fight right there at the end of the first half and the second half is growth. And I'm excited about seeing that tonight.
Yeah, you know, we talked before the game. You knew how big this game was. Yeah. To come down here and take the victory, what does this mean to you and your guys?
For us, it gives us an opportunity to see that we still have a chance. Coming into the season, people didn't know what to expect from us because we were young. But the guys fought and they worked hard all through the preseason. And we have to understand that, when you're growing, you also have times of adversity. But you can't let the adversity keep pulling you back. And tonight they showed growth by fighting through the adversity, and we came out with a tough win.
So Jacoby and Caleb kind of put in different situations this year. Didn't get a lot of run last year, didn't score a lot of points. Catalysts tonight for your victory, especially Jacoby hitting the free throws, gets the steal, and then the winning free throw on the other end.
You know, those two guys are battle tested. Like I told you earlier, they've won a championship. They played for one last year. Their opportunity to show that they can continue to do that this year is now. And tonight they both showed up.
What's that bus ride going to be back tonight?
Oh, man, it's going to
be
exciting.
You're going to take the long way?
Hey, we might go all the way around Jackson, go 220, hit 49, and go back.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Coach, congratulations on the win. We appreciate you sitting down with us. Safe travels home.
Thank you.
Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks, Coach Smith. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get Coach Gatlin back in here. We'll break this one down real quick. Thanks a lot. What you think, Coach?
Man, great
what do you
game.
think about that?
Great atmosphere. Proud of Lincoln. Just a hard-fought battle. They can take this and build on it for the rest of the season. I'm sure it can't go reload and have a good plan for them going when they go to Yazoo. Excited to see the outcome of that one.
Yeah, no doubt. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us on Mississippi Scoreboard's Live Game of the Week presented by Performance Therapy. Yazoo City beating Canton 71-70 a thrilling game in our maiden voyage of live sports here on Mississippi Scoreboard. He's Spencer Gatlin. I'm TJ Werre. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a couple weeks for another game. Take care.